So on the ice in the NHL in the 1980s was hard to figure out. If your last name was Kelly, you could have been Bob Kelly of the Flyers, J. Bob Kelly of Pittsburgh, and John Paul Kelly of the LA Kings, which is the player we're going to profile today. Now, J.B.P. Kelly had a very strange way to draw attention to himself before he was drafted officially by the Kings in the 1979 entry draft. It was basically due to the fact his criminal charges that occurred because of a bench clearing brawl in Major Junior. Now, John Paul Kelly, 6 feet 215, very rugged left winger, was born in Edmonton, Alberta, but grew up in Lloydminster, Alberta. Now, he first came to major prominence with Marwayne of the Alberta AAA League in 1974 and Vermilion of the Alberta Junior B League in 1975. 76, he played with Maple Ridge of the BCHL, scored 34 goals in 64 games before his first two contests with New Westminster. Now, 77 was his third year technically in junior, 59 points in 68 games, including 35 goals. 78, 56 points in 70 games. And 79, 47 points in 70 games. Now, John Paul had played with the Memorial Cup for New Westminster in 77 and 78. Also at the World Juniors in 79. And as his captain, he helped his team to a fifth place finish. Now, again, he was on the New Westminster squad that won the 77 Memorial Cup, but did not play in any of their tournament games. Now, talking about the suspension, he was one of 8 New Westminster players suspended by the WHL for his role in the bench clearing brawl versus Portland during the 79 WHL playoffs. New Westminster coach Ernie Punch McLean, permitted his players out to attack the 3 Portland players on the ice, although Portland's bench never emptied in response. The brawl led to 156 penalty minutes against New Westminster players, as well as criminal charges filed by New Westminster police. The brawl's main victims were Portland's Jim Thompson and the very, very talented and quiet Blake Wellesley, who were pummeled by 3 to 4 New Westminster players at a time. Now, due to a court ruling on a criminal case, all suspended New Westminster players were barred from returning to organized hockey until December 1st, 1979, which limited John Paul's first season in the NHL. Now, he broke into the Kings in 1980 with 7 points in 40 games and 3 games in the playoffs. Now, with some seasoning in Rochester in 81, he had 15 points in 16 games, including 5 goals. And that year with LA, he put up some decent numbers, 9 points in 19 games, including 3 goals. Now, 82, he scored 23 points in 70 games as kind of a rugged two-way forward, but 83 was a career year, 16 goals and 15 assists for 31 points. But what hurt John Paul was his plus-minus. Between 1982 and 84, he was minus 21, minus 14, and minus 34. Now, his last season was the Kings in 1986, where he had 6 goals and 9 assists for 15 points with a minus 17. Now, final NHL totals, 400 games, 124 points, 54 goals. In the postseason, a goal and an assist, and the goal came in the 82 run where he knocked off Edmonton. Now, he debuted against Quebec December 9th, 1979, 8 days after his suspension was lifted, and number 17 was also given the LA Unsung Hero Award in 82 and 83. Now, he played on line with Dean Hopkins and Andre St. Laurent for LA in 81, but missed part of the 82 season with a sprained ankle, suffered in December 81. Now, he's key lines with the Kings in 82, including a threesome with Jim Fox and Greg Tanya, and Fox and Bernie Nichols. Now, he also missed part of the 83 season with 2 broken bones in his right foot, an injury suffered in a late 82 game at Washington. And he also suffered injuries in March of 83 that limited his playing time. Now, he grew heavily dissatisfied with playing with LA, and he asked to be traded 3 times during the 86 season due to dissatisfaction with his playing time. He was eventually released by LA when the team bought out his option year of his contract in June '86, but was unable to catch on with another team and chose to retire. Now, he was one of the last players on Houston Apollo CHL team that folded on January 8, '81. He also was active in many sports and also played second base on his local baseball team in Lloydminster, Alberta, during off seasons of his playing days. He also shared a home with Hopkins and Henri Saint-Laurent as a rookie in 1980. Now, he also skipped LA's team bonus trips to Hawaii in '81-'82 because of his commitments to family and his farm in Lloydminster. Now, he also returned to work on the family farm following his retirement. Now, any person telling you farm boys are big in Lloydminster, but Jeep, as he was called, J.P. Kelly, but when the Jeep came down the Ice Boys, he was a good hitter too. He's now, like I said, that when you're a young kid, you can make mistakes, and I think being up on two players on the ice, 4 people apiece, is not the way he want to start his career. And like I said, it's the WHL at times a little bit freaky. Like I said, New Westminster was kind of a rough and tumble squad. So for them to do that, no surprise here, because with the B on the front, if you know what I'm saying. Must be the lineage of the sponsorship teams. So if you like what we're doing here, we're a vintage podcast, let us know. That's the story of J.P. Kelly. Give us a like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget, the requests are always appreciated and understood to be a true request if I can do it. Have a good day. Bye.